Okay, let's look and see what we're gonna hunt for today. Either Togedemaru or Morpeko. Maybe look in the wild area. Lake of Outrage, intense sunshine right now, so Togedemaru is not happening. So it's not thunderstorm. Okay, Challenge Beach. Normal weather. Okay, so wandering. One in normal weather. Okay, what about Ballymere Lake? Normal weather. Okay. So I'm basically in the same place. That is fine with me. At least I know. Okay. Okay, hold on, hold on. Alright, give me a sec, I'm gonna be hunting for Morpeko. Give me a sec. Doing one thing first, I'm a bit thirsty, don't mind me. Okay. Right over there. Alright, Morpeko encounter 1 coming up now. Alright, back to the usual. Back on the grind, guys. Our usual grind. Alright, don't mind me, we're just shiny hunting Morpeko. As always recently, aside from Minun and Plusle. So if anyone's here, how are they? What did I do? Nothing. Okay, good. Alright. Hello, Crazy Lemon. I'm doing well. How are you? Hello, Perry. Good to see you. There's a chant in the background, I see that. Hey, have you went to Pokemon Center? No, I have not. I've never been to Japan, America, or Canada. And for Australia, it's only available online right now. So, we do have it available now. This last few months, actually. But outside of that, it wasn't possible. And since learning about the shop, I've wanted to go there, but whenever I see what's online in the Aussie Pokemon Center stuff that's available, there's nothing I really want to buy, aside from cards, obviously. Because I have all of the modern games. Why do I want a green Chansey? Because I don't have one yet. That's why. A Pikachu plushie would honestly be nice, but I've already got a Jolteon one. I think I have some sort of Pikachu plush somewhere. So that'd be cool. You got plush Pikachu Team Rocket. Ooh, nice. Pikachu in a Team Rocket outfit. That's interesting. I think I've seen those, but I don't know. Alrighty. We're back on the grind. So, have you guys been doing well today? I hope you are. I hope you've been. Pikachu in Giovanni Team Rocket uniform. Oh, Team Rainbow Rocket? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, okay. Interesting. That's still pretty cool, honestly. That's really cool, actually. Hello, Shadow Wolfman. How are you today? I've honestly had a decent day. It was pretty good. Ooh, €50. I don't know how expensive or cheap that is. I can't really convert euro to AUD, so I hope it was worthwhile. There is another Pico in the background. I'm going to go for that one as well. That's good. Come here, Pico. Excellent. 82. Ooh. That almost feels a bit too expensive, honestly. I don't think I would buy a plushie that expensive. Excuse me. You're good. You have two Pikachu plushies. One has a holiday hat, and the other one is silver. Oh, I think I remember seeing the silver one at some point recently. I think the last few years, maybe? I'm definitely sure I've seen it, though. That's a pretty cool one, honestly. That's really good. Very nice, Shadow Wolfman. Your daughter has a Fuecoco plush. I remember you mentioning that last stream, actually. How did she end up picking Fuecoco, of all things? Did you give her a choice of the Paldea starters? Is that what it was? It was mine, but she picked it up and never let it go. Ah, that makes a bit more sense. Interesting. Oh, how nice. Well, as long as she likes something, that's the important thing. For your birthday, you got a Beedrill plush. Ooh, nice. That's pretty good. I don't really think I've gotten a plush in a few years, actually. Not really. Not from the store, at least. Ooh, a shiny Beedrill plush. That would be nice. That really would. Hello, Pearly. The intertwining fate. You keep changing your last part of your name every time I see you, Pearly. It's almost hilarious at this point. It feels like you change it all the time, at least. Oh well. At least you keep the Pearly part. That's good. So, Pearly, how are you doing today? Are you good? Yep, still with the buttons. Yep, this is my Pro Controller. So, yep, still with the buttons. What is the magic number for the stream? 1500 for... Oh, it's gonna be way too long for 1500. I don't know what the magic number would be. We'll see. I'm doing alright. I haven't found a single shiny today, which kinda sucks, but other than that, it's been a pretty smooth day. Yeah, I can relate, honestly. I really can. When you're sick of us, when I'm sick of you. Nah. Nah. I like getting these things live. It's fun. It honestly is fun with you guys. Whenever we get the shiny, at least. At least you've had a good day, Pearly. That's good. That's good. Nothing. Of course. I'm just trying to think about what number we should reach. Maybe 900, hopefully. I have no idea. You already got somebody sick? Your wife? But she is really sick. Something going on. A virus. Going on a virus. 2 days taking care of my daughter. You're broken. Had to close the store. Even had to close the store? Aw, that's not good. Aw, that's sad. But hopefully everyone starts feeling better. Hopefully. I really hope so, Crazy Lemon. I mean, sadly, it is possible, Pearly, that he's talking about that. I really hope not. I really hope not, but if he is, then really good luck with that. You have Marshadow, Lugia, Hat Pikachu, Duskull, Silver Pikachu, Pancham, Sobble, Snorlax, Ludicolo, Zeraora, and Beedrill. Oh, nice, okay. That's pretty good. That's honestly a pretty good collection. Just stomach pain and light in the head. I see. Well, I'm wishing all of you the best of luck, Crazy Lemon. Even if it is just stomach pains and light in the head, or lightheaded, I guess. I'm wishing you the best either way. You have 11 right now with more to come. What more are you thinking of? That's what I'd like to know. I only got 2 plushes of my own, but I'm guessing that's I have no idea what that's Last Boss is saying, but kind in the store. As in your store sells them, is that what you're trying to say? I don't know. Oh, I didn't see the 30 part. Oh, 30 kinds in the store. 30 different plushies. Ooh. That's really good. That's honestly pretty impressive. Is there any more you're thinking of? Popular one is Shadow Lugia. I can imagine. With a lot of people having played XD Gale of Darkness. Unfortunately, as well as Generation 2, another Pokemon game, quote-unquote mainline, that I have not played, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I've never owned it, never played it. Hello Saras, how are you? I've played a bit of Colosseum, but it was only in my probably late teenage years that I replayed it and actually started understanding, wait a minute, I need to snatch Pokemon from other people. Especially the Shadow Pokemon. I didn't know that. I really did not know that at all. Oh well. Oh good, just got a shiny Morpeko through Masuna method. Well, congratulations to you. Oh, you also got a Gengar. Oh, nice. The GameCube Pokemon game is one of the most wanted, lots of it on wish lists. I can imagine. Luckily, it's the only GameCube Pokemon game that I don't own. Like, literally the only one. I have the others. I've already mentioned Colosseum. I have shown you guys Pokemon Box. But I also have Pokemon Channel. XD Gale of Darkness I did not know existed for the longest time. Or maybe I did, I've forgotten. But I'm pretty sure I didn't. You got 2 copies on the way. Ooh. Scared to place it online. Fair enough. That is fair. Fair enough. Last time he put 2 sealed copies of Pokemon X and Y on the shop online. Sold for €200, $331 in first hour. Okay, that is very impressive. In the first hour. Insane. Well, someone really wanted those as well, so... willing to pay anything for them, apparently. I can't even remember the most expensive Pokemon secondhand game I've purchased. I've forgotten. I really have forgotten. But I have gotten a few secondhand that were pretty reasonable, honestly. Especially the Japanese Heart Gold and Soul Silver I recently got. That was honestly pretty good. Pretty good pricing, honestly. I've forgotten the exact price, but... honestly, it was pretty good. It was cheaper than getting an English one, that's for sure. No matter if it was American, you know, the US version, or the UK/European version, or even an Aussie version. Getting the Japanese one was way cheaper, and it works on all my devices, so... Most expensive game is Pokemon Ranger Sealed. Rare because they never had the egg transferred. Oh, I can imagine, I can imagine. One of my pages is looking at an eBay page with the a Pokemon Ranger game that's pretty expensive in Aussie dollars. I think 200 plus. That you can get an egg from, like, apparently straight away. I'll be honest, I'm considering it, but I probably shouldn't. Especially since I already have one game I can get an egg from, so... it'll be slightly easier to shiny hunt that way, but... do I need it? Not exactly. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about that. I don't know. I don't think you can shiny hunt Manaphy in Legends Arceus. I think all of the legendaries and mythicals are shiny locked in that game. I'm pretty sure. If someone wants to tell me something different, that's fine, but I'm pretty sure all the legends in Legends Arceus are shiny locked. Because I've heard people mention about the Ranger Egg being the only way to shiny hunt Manaphy. Because I'm pretty sure that's still the case nowadays. Even after Legends. Even after the egg. So, yeah. You know, the egg gift from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Well, it's always the legendaries that are shiny locked. And the mythicals, obviously. Which I guess I understand. But oh well. Okay, so I'm a few minutes into my psychic sandwich trying to find shiny Galarian Slowpoke. And found some golden eggs. I imagine that is Execute. Because that is hilarious. But I think Slowpoke only... the Galarian Slowpokes only spawn on that one beach area. Maybe 2 beach areas, maybe? I've forgotten. So if you found a shiny executes, you've probably either gone too far away or noticed them in the distance. That's my guess. So, congratulations, but also, oh dear. You just accidentally got too close to the coastal plaza and it despawned? How did you do that? Did you not see it until before it despawned? What happened there? To be fair, I think I've despawned a shiny Pokemon as well. This might have been early on in Scarlet and Violet's lifespan. Like, early on, soon after release day. I was getting into shiny hunting, and I don't remember if I had the shiny charm yet or not. I'm pretty sure I might have. But I was going for a Psyduck outbreak. And after a while, with a sandwich on, I was looking backwards, moving forwards, where I could have sworn I saw something blue pop up and then disappear almost straight away. And I'm pretty sure I have it in a recording as well. Oh, you're in Synchro mode, so you can scare the shiny Slowpoke to get it closer to your character. Yeah, that's why I don't plan on doing Synchro mode at all for shiny hunting. There might be exceptions, but for the most part, no thank you. I don't want to take that risk. But oh well. Well, if you're busy shiny hunting, I'm busy shiny hunting. Is anyone else shiny hunting, or is it just us two right now? It'll be cool if we're not the only two people shiny hunting. At least in this chat. Ooh, what are you hunting for, Saras? I'd love to know. Alright, well, that might come out wrong, but you know what I mean. Very nice. Oh, you're doing Masuda method for Alolan Sandshrew because it's Violet exclusive. Ooh, interesting. But also the exclusives of at least Generation 9 is why in Scarlet I'm starting to work towards the Shiny Charm, basically. Because then I can Shiny Hunt for basically the Scarlet exclusives, including the Paradoxes. So that'll be cool. That'll be very nice. but that's something small in the grass behind. I'm gonna go and check. Let's check. Nope. A large leak. Okay. Is that a Psyduck? Is that really? You have Violet, but you didn't buy the DLC. Oh, you didn't buy the DLC. I see. What do you mean the mustard Wait. Oh, you mean Galarian Slowpoke. I'm an idiot. Well, if it is true that you found shiny Galarian Slowpoke, congratulations! You're doing better than me. I'm 800 in for more Pico, and no chance yet, but at least I'm not at odds yet. I believe I'm more than half odds, but how exactly I don't know. It's just I have to get it close to my trainer. I still don't get why you chose to use Synchro mode for that. But you do you. Good luck with it. Ah well. Well, good luck with your shiny hunts, guys. Not just you guys in chat, but everyone. Honestly. You managed to get it close to your trainer, and now you're in a battle with it. Awesome. That's always the first step. Getting into a battle with it. At least you now have the chance to catch it instead of somehow failing it. That's really good. The first luxury ball catches it. Yes! Good on you. Good job. There's a Chansey in the background. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what happens. Let's go! That's fine. So, if you have the shiny Galarian Slowpoke now, Pearly, what are you going to go for next? Are you going to try and go for its evolutions? Are you going for something else entirely? I'd love to know. Because I'm honestly interested at the moment. Because you guys can see what I'm going for, quite obviously. And you can see the exact number I'm going for as well. I will mention that it's at 7 hours and 44 minutes, so... That's the part you can't see, but I'm telling you anyway. Probably for Giraffary to get Farigiraf. I do believe Farigiraf spawns in the, somewhere in Blueberry Academy, but also in Area 0. I think there are areas that only spawn Farigiraf in the DLC. Whereas Farigiraf spawn in, like, those groups of 5s. In Area 0. I'm honestly thinking of this from the top of my head, because I remember seeing some stuff. Yeah, it might have been Savannah Biome. I've forgotten exactly where, though. It does, but it's going to be tough in both areas, because there's a lot of psychic types that spawn around them. Ah, yes, I can see the problem with that now. I guess going for Giraffaric might make it a little bit easier. I see a Chansey. I'm gonna go for it. It's funny to me how I'm going for Chansey, but I don't really care about the other two. Because Chansey's the only really noticeable one. Oh, hey, get back in. That was Chansey, good. That's fair, but honestly, if I wanted to go for certain Pokemon, I would honestly just go for them, and if I phase, I phase. That's what I did for Minun, basically. And I guess if all else fails, I can just go to eggs if I really need to, but I prefer not to, honestly. That's just me, though. Honestly, you do you. Welcome, Happy Pastor. How are you today? It's good to see you today. We're back hunting more Pico, and we've already done more than 50 encounters. Probably 63 to be exact. Blue Dolph. He spawned. Good job, Pearly. You better get him quick then. Not rushing, but, you know, safely, in a way. You have the cold like everyone else. Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. And you caught it with a quick ball. Ah, nice wordplay. Does everyone have a cold in New South Wales right now? Because I don't. And I've probably just jinxed myself, but right now I don't. It's probably like a month or two ago that I had a cold. Probably, I've forgotten. Well, I wasn't sniffing actually, that's me breathing with my nose. Believe it or not. But yeah, fair enough for the exaggeration. That's fair. That is not a Morpeko. I wanted Morpeko, not Dedenne. I've already got Dedenne. If you hear me quote-unquote sniffing, that's me breathing with my nose. Most likely. You will know when I am sniffing. Or sniffling, more like. Honestly, in a way, my Pico's being stubborn, but not too stubborn, honestly, because, well, I'm not even at odds yet. So, there's that. Anybody used to purposely watch infomercials on YouTube? Nope. I don't know about other people, but no. If the ad came up and I couldn't be bothered skipping, I just either watched it with like half attention or just ignored it. And I still kind of do that nowadays. But purposefully watching infomercials? Not really. I know what you mean, I know what you mean. I know back when I was watching TV more than YouTube, if there was an infomercial on like the news program or something, I didn't really care for it, not really, but I still kind of watched it. I don't know if it's that I had nothing else to do then, I don't know. I really don't know. But nowadays, it's really only stuff that I want to watch, and ads, really. Those are like really the only two things that I watch. Infomercials, for me at least, are a thing of the past. I know they're still a thing nowadays, but I don't try and watch them nowadays. I don't even try and see them. I didn't in the first place, and I still managed to, so... But oh well, if I get bored, I might as well start watching some, who knows? Who knows? I certainly don't know. Hi, more Pico. You probably have this on the background while you watch other stuff, not because of brain rot. Fair enough. Honestly, if I'm watching something, I like to have most of my attention on that. But I do also want to, you know, shiny hunt as well, so... Either I'm shiny hunting and have something in the background, or I'm watching something and shiny hunting in the background. You know? That's kind of how I work a bit. Like, if I wanted to watch shows or movies, I would focus on that more than shiny hunting. But I would still shiny hunt. Or I listen to, like, podcasts and stuff in the background while I'm shiny hunting. But watching something while watching something, in a way, that's what I can't wrap my head around, so... You do you, happy pastor. We're not doing brain what, we're just multitasking or bad time management because it's not a productive task. I can agree, it's not a productive task. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, I don't think I would count it as brain rot, because you're trying to focus on something and have infomercials in the background as well, in a way, or sideways to the side or something. Maybe the infomercials part is the brain rot part, who knows? But it's also a slight distraction from boring stuff, from whatever you're watching, which I do get. That's probably the only part I get. You used to do infomercials. Ooh, interesting. What products did you do? Like, what products did you promote? You just like looking at random gadgets. To do infomercials, did you mean, like, actually get them? Instead of present them? Or you just like looking at them? You've already explained it, I'm just probably misunderstanding. But either way, it sounds interesting. It'd be even cooler if you did actually do the infomercials, but... oh well. If you didn't, that's fine. I need to check if that's a Morpeko in the grass, or something else. You liked looking at what there was in the tech world. Ooh, that's a cool thing. That's a Dedenne. Damn it. With all these gimmicky items. What items interested you the most? I'd love to know that. I'm gonna check what's in the grass and behind. I think. That is a Dedenne. That's not what I wanted. Or other stuff like transport or tiny home stuff. What was the one that most interested you? That would be interesting. What's one that I might have actually considered getting / buying? Ones I liked the most, I'm gonna say fidget toys, or one of the gadgets being shown. What kind of gadget? Because I can probably understand what sort of fidget toys they have, maybe fidget spinners just to guess. Or other things like that. What sort of gadgets did you like seeing? That's a Dedenne? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Tech Zone. Okay. Anything to do with games or just miscellaneous tech stuff? Then there was this one that had cool science physics as like a distraction, or office physics, office objects. There's probably one I can imagine, and only one that I can think of, so... Miscellaneous, okay. Interesting. That honestly sounds pretty good. Like, just seeing them, that sounds pretty cool. Having them in person, after actually, you know, buying it, probably less so, in a way, but who knows? Who knows? Well, the sandwich is over with 2 shinies, 1 caught, or 2 shinies caught and 1 failed. Did you catch 2 shiny Galarian Slowpokes? Is that what you're saying? Because if so, that's really cool. If not, I don't know what the other one would be. Oh wait, right, Giraffe Rig. Is that right? I forgot you were hunting for Giraffe Rig. Yeah, just Slowpoke and then Giraffe Rig, I forgot. Whoops, well, congratulations anyway on those 2 shinies. That's pretty good. Good on you, buddy. Okay. The weapon videos were always funny because it's usually just like, hey, there's a new invention to protect yourself. I can't remember what I was saying. We call it a gun, but it's different. We call it a gun, but it's different. Oh my god. It's either a gun or not a gun, guys. What gives? That's more Pico. That's not shiny, that's fine. Why even advertise it as a gun but different? Why would you do that in the first place? I don't get that. Especially here in Australia. There is a Chansey in the background. I'm gonna get that in a second. Oh, it's not advertised as that. But it's basically what it is. I see. So, can you give one example of what it might be advertised as? Because that'd be hilarious knowing what it is, but seeing what it's advertised under. Oh, it's this sort of so-and-so, you can get it here, but, you know, it's basically a gun. Click, click. Pretty sure it's American YouTuber, could be other English-speaking country. Ah. Well, that explains the gun part. Wow. Right now you're currently doing an AFK hunt for shiny... I'm guessing you spelled that wrong. Bounsweet. Interesting. Yeah, had a feeling. Interesting. Are you only going for one, or do you want to try and get the whole line? Because when I go for it, I'm going to go for the whole line. Since I haven't gotten any of them yet. Not too sure, okay. Fair enough. An image in Discord. Let's have a look at them. "20 cool gadgets that can protect you." So what, 20 different types of guns? Is that what he's advertising or something? Basically. My god. Well, no, it's mechanical slingshots. Oh, so it's not just quote-unquote guns. Okay. Mechanical slingshots, tasers, stabbies, what, knives or something else? I see a Morpeko on the grass, I'm gonna go for it. I saw that Morpeko spawn in the grass. More blunt knives, but occasionally, yeah. Interesting. What an interesting thing to, showcase. Wow. Because at first when you sent that picture, I was thinking, wait a minute, 20 different types of what's basically guns? What? It's not all guns, got it. I was trying to think of the right word, and my mind went to showcase. I couldn't think of a better word, so I just said that. That's sometimes how my mind works. I pause and try to think of a word, I think of an inappropriate word that I think is appropriate, and just use it. Yeah, exactly, I was hesitating what I was going to say, I couldn't think of the right word to say. I still can't think of the right word, so I'm going to stick with showcase. It does happen sometimes, honestly. When I can't think of the right word, I spend like maybe a minute or two trying to think of what words I could use. And I either just try and use the word that I end up thinking of, or just stop talking about that thing altogether for a while. Look, I am a native English speaker, growing up in Aussie. There are quite a few complicated words which I either don't use at all, or have trouble thinking of in the moment. I've gotten used to saying a lot of stuff about shiny Pokemon, some stuff about trains, and so on and so forth. Infomercials is a new topic for me, honestly. Especially weapons. Like, I guess I can understand sadly about needing some weapons to survive, because some people are just so bad in the world that you need to defend yourself in some way. But it's funny that the image you sent, it made it seem like he was just advertising different types of guns, just by the thumbnail and maybe the title as well. Okay, we'll be watching your other stuff with you in the background, but not on my screen. But I just want to support you by increasing view count. Fair enough. Thank you, Happy Pasta. I do appreciate it. Enjoy your, I'm guessing, infomercials, but could be anything else. So I know what Pearly's doing. I know sort of what Happy Pasta's doing. Is anyone else doing anything cool? Seeing special videos like infomercials, shiny hunting, doing other things. I'm very curious. Well, I don't know what you're watching, Happy Pasta. You've only told me about infomercials. That's all I know that you watch right now. Yes, I know, Pearly. I did mention you. All good. Hello, Saras. Yes, I had a feeling you were in the chat. I just don't know what you're up to, that's all. There's a small thing in the grass. I'm gonna go and check if it's more Pico or not. What is it? Is that a... No, it's Dedenne. Damn it. Ah, yes, that's right. Masuda hunt for a Alolan Sandshrew. I forgot. Well, thank you for reminding me, at least. What number are you up to now? And is it Masuda method with a shiny charm? Because I know I've got the shiny charm here. That's why I mentioned that I'm not quite at odds yet. So that's just for me. I'll be honest, I do want a shiny hunt eventually in, like, all the games I can, and I'm getting there, in a way. Slowly. But it's really only the Switch games that I really want the shiny charm on. Anything older, that's fine. That can take its time. I don't mind. With shiny charm, yeah. About 700 eggs. Why did I say 600? What? 700 eggs. So you're definitely over odds. But you're not at double odds yet, so good luck. I hope you get it soon. Hopefully it's not like me and Florigato at 1300. Just over. My longest Masuda method hunt to date. And it's still ongoing. Good luck. More Pico. We're getting close to 900. I think we'll go even further than that. Thank you. My worst Masuda was for Spiritomb with Shiny Charm again. Took me about 2,200 eggs. But you got 2 at the end. You got 2 at the end? Really? Were they both from Masuda? Really? I can't believe that, but it's also surprising, honestly. I don't think I've gotten a single with my Masuda hunts. I haven't really got a shiny back-to-back. The closest I've gotten is 8 eggs in between. When I got one shiny Charmander, I got another one 8 eggs later. In the last 30 eggs, you hatched 2 shinies. Oh my god, that is incredible. Well, it's both bad luck and really good luck. That's amazing. Not exactly back-to-back. Yeah, I get that. In the last 30 eggs, you hatched 2. Interesting. Well, congratulations for that, at least. And good luck with Sancho. I really hope for you that it doesn't take that long. The luckiest Masuda was Galarian Meowth in less than 60 eggs. Wow. That's very impressive. I've already mentioned Charmeleon, the second Charmander, being 8 eggs. But also, Unova Zoroark being shiny in 11 eggs for me. You remember when you did Masuda for Spiritomb on your first copy of Violet, which got stolen a few months ago? Aw, that's so sad, Pearly. Well, I guess in that case, it's a good thing the, Oh, 4 Meowths. Oh, wow. In less than 60 eggs. Oh my god. I read that wrong. Oh, wow. That's very impressive. Wow. But I'm sorry to hear about your first copy of Violet being stolen. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm in shock hearing about it, Saras. I can't imagine how you lived through that. With not being in shock. That's incredible. It was 7:30 PM. And you did eventually hatch one. And you said, imagine if I get a second one. And literally the next egg, after getting the shiny, hatched a second shiny Spiritomb. Wow, that's incredible. Now that's a back-to-back egg shiny. That's awesome. Well, congratulations both of you. I'm sorry to hear about your Violet being stolen, but congrats on the shinies. Is there something small in the grass there? Because I want to see if it's more Pico or not. The worst part was, it was my first Switch, which is how my first copy of Violet was stolen. Along with your first Switch. Oh, no. Oh, that absolutely sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's more Pico. I really can't imagine having anything stolen. It's just such a foreign concept to me. And yet people do it. It's so weird. I think that's a more Pico on the grass. But hey, if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have gotten to where I am now with this save file. Oh, it's a Dedenne, damn it. Is that... No, it's Dedenne as well, damn it. Well, as long as you're happy with what you've been doing, Pearly, that's the important thing. To be completely honest, I do have an idea of how you're feeling. Kind of. Even though I haven't had anything stolen. That I know of. So I do have one other Switch. It's just been packed away for a while. And at some point way before COVID, and at some point, I think before Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was a thing, you know, both those things, when Sword and Shield was still in its prime, or competitive prime, I guess, I did start I think it was a Masuda hunt for Sobble in my old copy of Sword on my old Switch. I know I didn't have the Shiny Charm. I don't know if it was Masuda method or just eggs. But I started a Shiny hunt for it. I don't know if I got 1,000 or so in yet. At that point. Probably not. Maybe more like the mid-100 range, I would guess. But at some point I stopped, and I've forgotten why. I don't know if I packed it away for anything, or if I just stopped hunting. I just don't remember. But at least that part's done now, because on this Switch that you're seeing right now, on this exact copy of Sword, I hunted for all the Galar starters in eggs. Even the Sobble line, and I've got them all now. So, that part's done at least. I mean, it's in the past, and that's not important. What is important is the present, which can change everyone's future depending on how you live your life. Oh yeah, definitely. But like, basically, my life is, for the most part, pretty boring. The shiny hunting and stuff I do on YouTube is probably the most interesting part of my day. There are other times outside of YouTube that are pretty exciting. But honestly, they usually involve, sometimes, rarely, Pokemon stuff nowadays, but back in the day, probably a bit more. Nowadays, it's probably more to do with either model or real trains. That's also another interesting part of my day. Sometimes. Not always. But yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But like, I guess if I didn't do the Sobble hunts that I ended up doing and getting, I probably would have had some regrets from not completing that hunt. The fact that I completed it, and I can look back at that sort of starting point in shiny hunting, and know that I was an absolute proper noob then. It's interesting, honestly. Inspiration talk stream. Thank you, Saras. I do appreciate it. Because I'm being honest, my stuff on YouTube and some real life stuff like trains, mostly, are really the exciting / important parts of my day. I'm being completely honest. There are some exceptions, I do admit. You know, family, friends, that sort of thing. But aside from those, Sorry about that, I had to be a bit silent there. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I am back, though. So, quick question. Are you going to be live on the 14th of September? What day is that? No, I'm not going to be live then. That's the weekend for me, and I'll be basically video editing that exact day. Why do you ask? Your only friends are your shinies? Honestly, I get that. There are a few Pokemon, shiny Pokemon, that I do consider to be friends. Like, I still keep in my Violets, the main shiny Golden Go in my team. For other shiny hunting purposes, that's pretty cool. Unless I did put it in Pokemon Home, I've forgotten. I could be wrong, I have no idea. But I used to do that a bit. When I was hunting for Pikachu and Violet, and I think Pawmi as well, I did have my shiny Golden Go then. I think. Because that day is your birthday. Ah. Sorry, Pearly, I won't be streaming then. I'm very sorry. I'll be streaming the night before, though, so don't you worry about that. Because I haven't thought about it in a while, Saras. And I haven't checked. That's why. Nope, still going. Had to have a drink there, don't mind me. Oh wait, why did I do that? Well, at least you asked, Pearly. It never hurts to ask. I think. Honestly, I'm glad you asked. Because in a way, I can still wish you a happy birthday if you really want. If you want, at least. Well, didn't you say you're going to be streaming the day before? Yes. But I could also in Discord if you really wanted me to. I could wish you a happy birthday then if you really want. It's really up to you. That's a Morpeko on the grass. I see it. I definitely see it. Oh yeah, that's why. You think you will have finished the 600 sub special before the launch of Legend ZA? I'm pretty sure I will. I'm pretty sure I will. I'm hoping to get it finished this challenge before the end of the year. That's why I'm focusing as much as I can on it, at least right now. But yeah, I'm hoping to get this done by the end of the year at the latest. It's really more Pico and Togedemaru that's going to take a while. The rest are going to be fairly, hopefully, quick in Violet specifically. Because I know that, Togedemaru takes like a year to find. Oh god. I hope not. I really hope not. I'm just trying to remember myself about what else I need to get. So the rest of the Pawmi line and both forms of Raichu I can get in Violet specifically. Morpeko and Togedemaru I wanted to get originally in Sword. At this point I'm not changing Morpeko because I'm hunting for it right now. But also Togedemaru I can really only find in Sword, so... I thought there were some small things in here. Alright, that's a Dedenne. What else? That's another Dedenne. Alright, no thank you. Yeah, that's true. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. That'll be only a really last resort, because I have those games available. I could shiny hunt them if I really prepared for that. Even though I'm not prepared at all for that. But I can also date skip in Sword and Shield safely. So I can still hunt for Togedemaru, you know? Wait, no, there's Pokemon in the background, isn't there? In the grass. One entire sandwich and not even one shiny Bounce Sweet? Wow. With a shiny charm, that's pretty rare. That is a Dedenne, not Togedemaru. Not, of course not a Togedemaru, it's not a Morpeko either. Well, good luck with your next sandwich, Pearly. Good luck with that. Hi mate, sorry, went for a scroll, trying to shiny hunt VMAX on Pokemon Go. Did not get anything, not even good IV. Honestly, I prefer... yeah, the harder ways, I guess. Sometimes the easy way is too easy, you know? Like, before the Pikachu event stuff happening, I think around the time of Worlds, in Scarlet and Violet, with special outbreaks for Pikachu, Pichu, Raichu, Mimikyu, and Alolan Raichu. Before that, I was going to hunt for Alolan Raichu in my copy of Let's Go Eevee. That would have taken me forever, just getting the Raichus ready. So I'm glad that event came out, and I still have that event, I believe. So it's a slightly easier way of shiny hunting for, Alolan Raichu. At some point after that, though, I'll probably update that to the modern event. And lose that, sadly. But only after I get those shinies. I see Chansey, I saw it. And if I want to include Mimikyu in this event, in this challenge that I'm doing, I'll probably leave it till last in Violet. So yeah. Just got home, there's another Team Go Rocket encounter. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, well, I guess have fun with Team Go Rocket. Team Rocket blasting off again! Yeah, I know that phrase all too well. Yeah, watching the Sinnoh series of the anime on TV, then later on watching the entire series 1 and a bit after that as well on DVD. That phrase is really well known with me now. But also, earlier in my years, I probably could have tried remembering the Sinnoh version of the Team Rocket motto. Nowadays, it's the OG one that I remember most, which is kind of funny, honestly. I have tried a little tiny bit of shiny hunting in Legends Arceus, and I've gotten a few shinies. I'd say a random shiny Rhyhorn, but it was also in an outbreak. It was the first ones that appeared for an outbreak. I've definitely gotten a... Was it a random shiny Shallows, or was it part of an outbreak? I don't know. And I definitely got a shiny Starly from an outbreak. I've also, way earlier, in like 2022, I believe, got, in my first few sessions of playing the game, completely random shiny Bidoof and completely random shiny Geodude. So, recently I have tried shiny hunting, and the shiny sound is very satisfying, definitely. Like, oh thank god it's a shiny! Instead of, oh, I finished the outbreak, there's nothing here. Damn it. It was honestly even better when it wasn't random shiny like Geodude and Bidoof. That was very exciting. You got Team Rocket Jesse and James sleeves for your deck? Ooh, that's exciting. That's very exciting. You got a shiny Chimchar in Legends. Ooh, very exciting. Did you evolve it to Infernape? Or did you keep it as a Chimchar? That'll be cool to know. If you evolved it, I definitely understand that. Evolved it to Monferno. So not all the way. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, that's still pretty good. You got every shiny that is available through mass outbreaks and massive mass outbreaks. Ooh, interesting. That's pretty cool. That must have taken a lot of work though, I can imagine. I'm curious how much time he spent on that. Well, there's a couple of small things in the grass, so... Less than 200 hours. Ooh, okay. So that's less time than I thought. Interesting. Never played Legends out. Never, not yet, but my daughter was born, so... That year your daughter was born? Ooh, okay. Interesting. Anything else hiding in the grass? No? Nope, okay. It's just so easy and cool. It sounds pretty cool, honestly. Nice. It's interesting how there's some people who haven't played Legends, and there's a lot of people who claim it's the best Pokemon game ever. It's not my favourite, but getting back into it after like over a year of not playing it, it's honestly a really good game. No, it's not my favourite. I like Scarlet and Violet at least a little bit more than that. But it's a good game. It really is. And actually enjoying it makes me excited to play Legends ZA. That'll be really exciting. It isn't a kid's game, is it? What rating is it? I need to find my copy just to find the rating of it. It's PG, like most other Pokemon games. G is like the lowest rating, like it's definitely kid friendly. PG in Australia means parental guidance, so kids can play it, but very young kids need probably parents' help for some things, I would guess. If you have fought Arceus, you know the struggle. I have not fought Arceus yet. I haven't gotten up to that point. I'd like to, just so I can Shiny Hunt Arceus and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. But I have not fought Arceus yet. But I have an idea of the struggle. I've seen the fight. I really have. I just haven't personally experienced it. That's the only thing. Nice, your design Charisma Pico is done. Ooh, that's cool. That's when you realize it's not for kids. Oh, I see what you mean now. Not that it's, mature or anything, it's that it's super hard. Got it. I fully understand that. But it's honestly pretty interesting that they make very hard stuff in what's supposed to be a kid's game, normally. It's honestly fascinating sometimes that they choose to do that. Because either kids would give up, or they would actually learn and get better from that. Then Gen 2 Gold and Silver are not for kids too. I'm guessing because of Red at the very end. Just a guess. But that's different. That's like an actual Pokemon battle, you know, the traditional kind. Fighting Arceus is way more hands-on, even I've seen that. Battling the final boss before Arceus, I'm not going to spoil that if you don't know, but that's a sort of traditional Pokemon battle, and you can still get really destroyed by that. But Arceus, yeah, it's way more physical, way more moving around and such. It's not always a traditional Pokemon fight. It can be, but it's not always. Like when I was playing Legends Arceus, I think it was Origin Palkia that I ended up battling for the main story. So I imagine it will be a harder version of that, to put it simply. My nieces have always played the newest Pokemon games. There's a chant in the background, I see that. I gave them a copy of Red. It was hard for them without using Experience Share. Welcome, kids. Join the club. That's what us oldies had to do. You're not the only ones experiencing that, but it's first time for you. But most of the kids just playing through the story and leave the game. Legends Arceus is grind to complete the decks to encounter the god himself. Oh yes it is. Like before I started this challenge, I believe my time in Legends Arceus was getting my personal living decks, not shiny. But also trying to complete the decks so that I can one day fight God in Pokemon. I know outside of Pokemon is a strange phrase, but in Pokemon it kind of makes sense, funnily enough. But yeah, I get what you mean. It is a grind, definitely. Especially for certain Pokemon that only spawn in trees and don't always like showing up sometimes. Hi, Chansey. You're showing up a lot more often. I know there's not a shiny Chansey. I know. Soon there's gonna be a street market. I don't like them because I did a stand with products from my store, and you get lots of resellers not wanting to pay retail for retro games. Yeah, don't resellers want to like bump up the price a lot? Is that what they do? Isn't that why they're resellers basically? And I can kind of imagine not wanting retro games because resellers, they want to use modern stuff that people are actually interested in, basically. Instead of retro stuff that some people might still be interested in. Yeah, honestly, reselling is a weird thing, honestly. Because in my mind, some resellers might also be scalpers. I could be wrong there. But scalpers are always horrible, bumping the price up really high. When the original products are not that high, but not always available. Because screw that, I'm not going to a reseller if possible. Or a scalper. I prefer from the source. No, demand of retro games is high. Always asking if I have Game Boy games or controllers. Ooh, interesting. I guess I can understand that, but also not really. Only because I've collected pretty much all the games that I need, for the most part. But yeah, there's not always a lot of people who have those. Obviously, old Pokemon gamers and, shiny hunters mostly, but other people, yeah, they might not have experienced that. It's interesting. Old working Game Boy, like old, like the original Game Boy version. Not Game Boy Color, not Game Boy Advance, the original. €89, $147. Honestly, considering how old the original Game Boy is, that's reasonable. That's what I would think. I'd probably say 165, maybe 175 is a bit too expensive. Maybe $147. That's okay. It's not great, but it's old, it's retro, it might still be working most likely. You've already said it's working, but yeah. It's honestly interesting. And I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm pretty sure we had a Game Boy Color ourselves. But I couldn't figure out what to do with it, and I didn't really ask my parents at the time. So the Game Boy Advance is the Advance SP specifically. The front lighting one. That's our oldest working Game Boy, to my memory. So an old working Game Boy, like the original kind, that's very interesting. That's pretty cool, actually. Kricketune is your friend. Did you get a shiny off it, or are you just saying that? I can't tell. There's something small on that grass, and I've got a feeling it might be more Pico. I don't know. I'm gonna go and check it. That's more Pico, alright. Excellent. The story behind it is you wanted to play Pokemon Rangers after seeing Jaden Animation's video on Shadows of Almia. However, you didn't want to do Shadows of Almia because you saw the storyline and didn't want to play it. The original because I didn't like it and I thought it would mansplain. So I'm guessing you went for Guardian Signs. And is that how you got Kricketune? Interesting. Honestly, Guardian Signs is the only one I haven't played. But, funnily enough, the original is the only one that I've actually completed. I would say twice. I will say twice, but only one of them has a valid egg to move to the Gen 4 games. I've played Shadows of Almia, but I've never completed it, to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure. Guardian Signs I've heard is really good, and even when it was at least around in stock, I kind of wanted it, but I never really wanted to put in the effort of actually asking and getting it. And years later, I kind of regret that. But I still want to get it and play it at least once. So that would be really cool. That would be really cool. There's a Chansey in the background, I'm getting that soon. Interesting, Pokemon Ranger has an item for one-time use for exclusive egg. That makes the game rare if the egg is never collected. I'm honestly pretty happy that our old Pokemon Ranger game, we never got the egg, partly because we never completed the game. I think when I played it as like years ago, I think capturing the Charizard I thought was the end of the game, so I never went past that. And it's only in the last couple of years that I realized how wrong I was. Charizard's a hard boss, but it's not the last one. So yeah, now I've got one egg to redeem, one egg that recently I've played through that has already been redeemed previously. And memories of playing the game, so if I couldn't get a second egg, at least I have memories of playing the game. That's the important thing for me, at least. You had a customer how broke his touchscreen of DS was spinning too hard when playing Pokemon Ranger. Oh, the touchscreen being broken because of Pokemon Ranger. Not the first time I've heard that, but it's the first time. I've never actually done that, actually. Yes, I have basically broken the touchscreen, but that's from dropping it. And the touchscreen basically just not working at all. That was not from playing Pokemon Ranger in my case. That's funny. When you're playing through the beginner area, there's this little shy little Kricketune that tries to run away from you. And you decided you're going to be brave and take them all the way through the entire game. Interesting. That's a very interesting choice, having Kricketune as your partner. Is Kricketune actually a good partner in that case? Or do you just like having him with you? There are no partners. So you've just kept a Kricketune with you through the entire game, is that it? That's very impressive if you did. You get 6 slots of friendship looped Pokemon. Once you use them, they're gone. Interesting. You can actually take them to different areas with you. Because I know in the original Pokemon Ranger, any Pokemon that you do get, aside from your either Plusle or Minun, you can't always take to the next area or next place. You have to start from scratch, basically. So you can take at least one Pokemon through the entire game without releasing it. That's pretty cool. It's weird, but it's also cool in a way. Cool, that's really exciting. Oh, that's cool to know. But if you use them outside in skill areas, or if they get damaged while they help you in battle, they run away. Ah, so you gotta be careful basically to keep it with you the entire way. Is that what I'm getting at? Is that what you're getting at? You only lost Kricketune once, but immediately stopped what you were doing and ran back to get it. Ah, interesting. That's a very interesting mechanic that it had. Very cool. Never played yours. Show a YouTube Let's Play. Did not like it. Years keeping it sealed. In glass closet or close. I don't know how to say that word. Display. Many asked for the price, but too high. Interesting. Oh, you were emulating it. Oh, okay. On a Mac mousepad. Oh, okay. Just double checking. They want a mail. That's fine. Which makes it 10 times more harder, I can imagine. Actually, no, I can't. But it sounds harder, to say the least. Wait, let me just double check. Okay, it's definitely different, more Picos. That's fine. Also, you have nothing to stop you going off screen. Ah. Unlike the original cartridge console, yeah. And you're not looping if you go off screen with the mouse. Ah, I see. Well, that does make it a lot harder. I can imagine that now. Wow. Wow. And also drawing circles with an index finger is hard. Ah, yes. There is a law that ROMs are now illegal if you have a false or something copy of the game. Yeah, I think here in Australia, I think some places it's illegal to have basically ROMs, I think. That's partly why I've tried using the physical stuff. Like, I am legitimately playing on a Switch right now. I've got a Pro Controller. You can see me doing the resets on the Switch. I have not tried using an emulator in a few years. So, yeah. And I also think from the looks of it, it seems to be the hardest Ranger game. Ooh, okay. If you have a real game, equals ROMs are seen as save files of your game, not illegal. If you don't have the game, but play a ROM, it is illegal. Ah, okay. Interesting. So if you like transfer save files to a game, that's not illegal, is that what you're saying? At least in your place? Yes, there's definitely 3 Ranger games. I know people still play ROMs. I get that, I know. Yeah, it's definitely only 3 Ranger games, sadly. You did also play ROM, but that's just because the games did not get released here. Ah, okay. I mean, I guess that's fair, I guess. And number 2, people want to be able to experience stuff they're not able to anymore without either buying overpriced items or trying to find someone else. Yeah, I get that, I get that. Or they might just not be available. Yep, that's fair. But now you can mod consoles to bypass region lock. Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool, actually. Yeah, those are really good reasons, honestly. Best version of Netflix is Netflix on the Wii, obviously. Who would have it any other way on the console? Or does have screen scale? Doesn't have screen scaling. Ah, okay. I know it's a thing, but I've never actually seen it before, ever. You always say to customers, get the mod services, because the console is modified and is less price and you can play all games. Yeah, that's fair. I do get that. I'm all for unlocking the regions, I really am. I'm just too lazy to do it myself. There's a Chansey. I saw a Chansey. For the Wii external hard drive with all games on it, it's a mod version. No more using discs for the Wii. I have heard of that, it's very interesting. Yeah, I think it's basically a modified Wii, in a way. It sounds like it, at least. Could be wrong. I don't know if that would work. But I'm not a huge fan, honestly, of turning off the animations. I want the animations on. It might make things slower, but I would prefer having animations during the shiny battle. Honestly. But Wii never sells, only grandparents who wants to play with grandkids. There are people who love the Wii. There really are. But I can see why it's not as popular. In a way. There's a small thing in the grass. I'm gonna hope it's more Pico. Oh yes. Anyone who has it likes it. Yeah, that's fair. Everyone shuns the Wii U because it got rid of the Wii, but also all those lineup games that were in it never will be seen again. Yeah, I suppose that's true. I do suppose that's true. Also, guys, I might try going for 1,000 encounters if possible, and unless we find the shiny before that. I've got enough time, I think, to get to 1,000 encounters. So that should be fine. You like the Pokemon Frontier game on the Wii? You can transfer Pokemon, also like the Pokemon Spectrum's the game's... What? I've been wanting to play Yoshi's Woolly World since I first saw it. Damn you, Nintendo! Ah, yes. Yoshi's Woolly World. I think I've heard about that a little tiny bit. I know nothing about it, though. Like, the design looks cute and interesting. It does. If I'm remembering the right game, that is. But yeah, I don't know a lot about it. The most wholesome, adorable game. That I can believe. The whole world is made out of yarn. That's very cool. You have nightmares of Nintendo game Yoshi World with Baby Mario. Always hearing that Baby Mario crying on his... on Super Nintendo. See, that's what I don't get, because I've never known that game at all, or anything like it. So I can't imagine what it would sound like, or... Well, I can imagine what it looks like, but that's about it. You can try it, Sparky. Retro Super Nintendo game now is available on Switch. Yeah, I could try it, actually. You're right. And I think it will at some point. I really do want to try some, like Super Mario Kart, the original one. I want to try that and see what it feels like. Because if it's anything like Mario Kart Super Circuit, it might be okay, to say the least. But my first Mario Kart game, personally, was Mario Kart 64. We never even got a Super Nintendo Entertainment System, the SNES. We had an NES, with a couple of games on it, like Mario, obviously. Then the N64, plus a GameCube at some point. We didn't have a PS1, but we had a PS2. We didn't have the original Xbox, but at some point got an Xbox 360. And ever since the 64, we've been basically Nintendo fans, mostly me. And mostly Pokemon, but I've dabbled in a few other Nintendo games, mostly Mario. So yeah. Even a retro PS1 game called Monster Ranch, first released on PlayStation. Mario Kart, damn Slippy Banana. Yeah, definitely. Do you mean the SNES game and the N64 game? They had CPUs that cheated? Is that what you're saying? Honestly, I want to try some other Nintendo games. I do. Interesting. Oh, okay then. Oh well, there's still good games from my memory, or at least the 64 one. Yeah, it was a good game. There's a chance in the background, definitely. Easy. The enemies, depending on character, are more likely to get certain OP items that can randomly gain... and can randomly gain items, I assume you're saying. Ooh, interesting. Also, getting 2 stars is nearly impossible. Well, at some point in the future, I guess I'll be the judge of that. But for now, I'll take your word for it. Your favorite game you played as a kid was Suikoden 4 on PS2. You rented it so many times the store owner let me buy it. Ooh, interesting. Honestly, we rarely rented games. I don't remember actually ever renting a game. We just used our own ones. It's basically like, don't use items, don't ever get hit, have 10 coins when you finish the race. Did I mention the enemies move faster than you? Wow. That is cheating. Oh my god. Wow. I think nobody ever rented Suikoden 4 because you always rent it and rent again on day of returning. Return again. Or rent it again. So never return it up. So never return it. Fair enough. I guess that makes sense. You stole other people's chances of enjoying it. I guess in a way you're right, but still. It looks like he enjoyed it so much. That's pretty good. You have autism was only fun had during my time as a kid. Give me a break. That's fair. Yeah, I think for a lot of people, their best times were as kids. A lot of people, not all of them. If you didn't have most fun as a kid, I'm sorry. But if you had most fun as an adult, well, hopefully that's a good thing. If not, I'm sorry. There are still other games. Yeah, that's true. Either for renting or in your personal collection. Yeah, sure. I get it. There's a couple of small things in the grass. I'm going to have a look at them. If you had most fun as an adult with kids working late days only to come back and having to deal with the kids, then that's just kind of depressing. Honestly, yeah. Yeah, I agree. Anything else in the grass? Ah, 3 Dedennes, why? Yeah, that would be kind of depressing, honestly. Imagine a kid having, I'm guessing it's autism, and the medical don't know much of it. Every day are you in the hospital of scans and tests, blood giving and diet on fish because it's brain food. Well, that didn't really sound exciting, so I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Yeah, sorry to hear that, Crazy Lemon, but hopefully you're doing well in life now. Also, you have OCD, general anxiety, major depression. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that, guys. Hopefully you're going well in lives now, at least. Hopefully. Yeah, I can definitely get to 1,000 encounters. / resets. But yeah, hopefully, I really hope you guys are doing well now. That's the important thing. There's something small in the grass over there. I want to check it out. That's why I said I hope you're doing well now, despite those things. That's why I said that, Happy Pasta. That's a Dedenne. No thank you. Now you enjoy video games, have my store, and every year you give modified computers to your old special school for kids with autism. You also install games for them. The teachers let them play before Holy. Something religious, I assume? Christian, maybe? Interesting. That's honestly really nice of you. Very good, Crazy Lemon. Very good. Holy day. I didn't see the... Oh, okay. Well, it's good to hear that you're doing well now and giving back to, I guess, the community in a way. It sounds like it, at least. Yeah, holiday sounds probably more realistic of what he's trying to say, but who knows. Well, Happy Pasta, it was really good to see you. I wish you all the best. Before summer, or Christmas, or spring. Christmas, spring? What? Interesting. That's honestly pretty cool, Crazy Lemon. Very good. Have a good night, Happy Pasta. Take care. It was good to see you. It really was. Oh, you finally got your first Sandshrew! Congratulations! Good job, Saras. Hopefully the next one's gonna be quicker. Hopefully. But there's always the chance that it might be longer. Hopefully not. That's definitely more Pico on the grass. That's good. Alrighty. Let's go to it then. A shiny Totodile, I'm guessing, on Gen 2 soft resets. Honestly, so am I. My crystal version, I'm trying to. It's going slowly because I'm not always hunting for it, but yeah. I need to remember how far am I with Totodile? 1418, 1418, 1000. But then again, I'm only doing one console, so that would be slow. Wait, did you really get it? Did you really? Oh my god, that's awesome! That's amazing, Crazy Lemon. Good job. Congratulations. Wow, that's amazing. I can't believe it. You guys are getting shinies and I'm not. Nah, I'm joking. Congratulations, honestly. Also, less than 10 more encounters until I stop streaming, basically, for tonight. But really, that's awesome. That's insane, actually. Sick green. Bleh. Bleh. But wow, that's really good. I've forgotten what it looks like in Gen 2, but nowadays shiny Totodile is pretty good. Because I've now got a shiny Feraligatr in Pokemon Sleep. It's not part of my shiny living deck, sadly, but in Pokemon Sleep at least, it looks really good. Started a shiny Let's Play in Pokemon Gen 2. Very nice. Well, now that you got Totodile, that's the important thing. You got the tough one out of the way. Or one of the early tough ones. Still have the later tough ones to deal with. Also, what game did you get her in? Was it Gold, Silver, or Crystal? Because I'm hunting it in Crystal. Oh, Gold. Okay. Well, seriously, congratulations on that. That's really good. Because your favorite mon is Spinarak. Interesting. I know it's basically a given that at least one Pokemon is someone's favorite. But Spinarak, interesting. But then again, I like Pokemon spiders more than real spiders myself, so fair enough. I understand that. I might have seen something small in the grass, I don't know. I'm gonna have a look. That is not a Morpeko, I don't think. Oh wait, no, yes it is. Not shiny though. Well, good luck with your future hunts then, Crazy Lemon. Good luck with that. It is your favourite because if you've seen the anime, Spinarak has a smiley on his back, and in the show, when he is mad, the smiley on his back turns to a sad face. Does it really? I had no idea it did that. Also, this is my last reset, by the way. If there is another Morpeko or Chansey in the background, I'll go for that as well. But otherwise, this is the last reset. I did not know its smiley face turned into a sad face. I had no idea. That's it. I didn't see a Chansey or Morpeko in the background, so... Oh my god, I had no idea that happened in the show. No clue whatsoever. Wow. Ooh, I don't have quick balls. Oh, okay. So what ball would have fit it? I'm just trying to compare something. Maybe Ultra Ball, technically. Premier Ball would have worked better, probably, whenever I find the shiny. No, Dust Ball. Yeah, no. Alright, Premier Ball's what I'm going to go for, whenever I find the shiny. So yeah. Alright, that is the end of tonight's live stream, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more content just like this one, please hit the subscribe button to stay up to date with all my videos and more. And for the stream, thank you to Saras Capiniaris, thank you Crazy Lemon, thank you Happy Pasta. Who else? Anyone else? So far, thank you Pearly, the Intertwining Fate. Thank you myself, apparently. Anyone else? Thank you Shadow Wolfman. And yeah. Speaking of which, Crazy Lemon, my next stream is tomorrow night, where I'll still be shiny hunting. But then Friday night stream, today's Wednesday right now, tomorrow Thursday. Friday night stream will be definitely Train Sim World, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to try Train Sim World 5. Because that's coming out, and that can have, what's the word? I've forgotten the word. Like, you can play it early, basically. Early access, that's the word I'm looking for. So, yeah. Hopefully we can do Train Sim World 5, otherwise, the last stream of Train Sim World 4. So thank you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow night for another shiny hunting live stream. Hopefully we get to odds next stream. And hopefully not over. Have a good night. Take care.